Okay, guys, what the hell? Passion fruits in the middle of winter? I was just looking at the mulch to see if I had undamaged vines as I was thinking about pruning this massive vine. Yeah, I really don't see any fruits up here, so I'm gonna trust that there's not anything more. I was like, why is there a green thing here? I picked it up. Was this one, and wait, this is clearly a passion fruit. I just looked next to it and there was another one. It was in here. It's been freezing for well over a month now, and yet I still have passion fruits somehow. This is crazy to me. I'm gonna try to break into those fruits. The shell is not as hard as the purple passion fruits, but it is hard. That's a good thing. Those probably sat on the ground for a good month before I found them. They have a good shelf life. There's no pulp, but there's quite a few seeds, which tells me that it probably lost the pulp when it started freezing. Not sure if the seeds are viable, but here I actually do see some pulp looking edible, so I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all the pulp that is in those fruits. If I noticed them earlier, I probably would have gotten a lot more. From my other plant, it actually tasted like cotton candy. I wonder how this one's gonna taste. Yeah, I like mush. There's a bit of sweetness. It definitely got hit by the frost because it's just mush. It doesn't have the normal passion fruit texture, but the flavor is good. It's very fruity, very hard to describe. There's definitely a candy-like component to it. Maybe guava in some way? Hard to describe. Quite peculiar. Anyway, good surprise to find that in the middle of winter. Look at the garden right now. Everything is dead. Everything is just leafless. There's just a few things like here, passion fruits that still have a few leaves, and feijoas and silverberries also having leaves. I admire citrus, but they're a bit far. We can't really see them. The rind of these species is kind of leathery. Now, they're yellowish green, which is hard to see in the leaves of the plant. The blue passion flower definitely is better on that with its bright orange fruits. You really can't miss them, so you really don't miss harvests like this. Sorry. It is closed. They're not supposed to be able to get there. But this guy decided that he's gonna be an acrobat and he's gonna climb everywhere. Nothing can stop him. It's fine. He's gonna come back anyway because he knows that if he doesn't come back, he doesn't get food tonight. And yeah, he's now in the neighbor's yard. Oh well. I'm very happy about progress on this passion fruit breeding project. Yeah, I went in the back, so Zoro's coming, and Furin as well. And he's probably gonna try to follow his brother now. I hope not. Don't get hurt. You're gonna have surgery in a few days. We don't want you to get hurt. Okay, good. These strawberry trees, insanely loaded. Can see how many fruits it has. There's hundreds. 3 clumps on that whole shrub. This one, it has like 30 at least. In total, there's gonna be hundreds of fruits. And I think my prickly pears are almost ripe, but I'm gonna wait for maybe spring or early summer because they're gonna be a deeper shade of red and probably sweeter than if I pick them in the middle of winter. But it's good to know they will handle frost, so we might get some winter harvests in the future. Don't know if my yacons are alive, and many of our trees have tons of flower buds. And my citrus, well, they're doing great. This is the Trivas, and it is not damaged beyond this young twig which came in summer. Okay, now both of them are on top of the wall. At least they're not going far away. Cats sometimes are a bit annoying to keep in an area. The only one that does stay is Zoro, because he wants to stay with me. He is too scared of what's out there. He's a very nice, affectionate cat, but sometimes he's a bit overbearing. Yesterday I was cooking, he started jumping on my back because he wanted some affection, but I was cooking, dude. Can't you just wait? Anyway, the Mortons are doing very well. The poor tea plant still has a few leaves, but it's not doing amazing. Yeah, that's what I said. He's a bit overbearing sometimes. Oh, and despite all the cold and the frost, somehow the African society garlic is just trying to keep growing. Because they're from South Africa, they're not even trying to sleep. Like, guys, go dormant. This is winter. Kabosu is doing very well. Sodashi is also doing well, despite losing all its growth from this year, or most of it. This Hanayu has really cold temperatures, but that's actually the most damage it's ever been green. It's just the 3 twigs here. But this Hanayu here with a better rootstock, completely undamaged. And this Yuzu here, there's some damage right there, plus the top of this twig. This Yuzandering, a few damaged leaves. This twig, the top is damaged, but that's pretty much it. This Paracamia, of course, doing very well. The fruits are 100% Satsuma, so for fruit production, it's interesting, even if it has low yields. Okay, he's now meowing because the 2 others have left the garden and he's feeling lonely. I told you, this cat is a bit overbearing sometimes. We have a few days without freezing, so I watered everything. Those leaves really feel dehydrated. My lychee tomatoes, when we dipped down to minus 10 degrees Celsius, it did damage them some more. Some of those are not very damaged at all, so it's good. The actual damage I got was this Citranch quad here, which you can see there's a different color, so I'm gonna have to pick it. The other ones haven't been damaged, although this one a little bit, just the rind, so those can be left to ripen. This smells amazing. It smells like kumquat, but a bit different too. Yeah, Thomasville Citranch quad. And temperature is 11 degrees Celsius, which is quite warm for winter here. Let's try this guy. First, the rind. It has the flavor of kumquat, but there's a distinct aroma about it. It's not particularly pleasant, but it's not like trifoliate orange either. It's edible, it's just not great. I don't know what he wants. Stop meowing. I'm busy. Okay, pulp-wise, there is some sourness, but also some sweetness. It's not bad. It just would be better with more sweetness. Yeah, I bit the part that was damaged, and it was feeling a bit past its prime. We'll say it like this. Yeah, overall, it reminds me a lot of kumquat. There's less sweetness because it's not fully ripe, and there's a lot more pulp and juice. It's less sour than the classic Nagami kumquat. And it's a lot juicier when you eat everything at once. Yeah, even right now it's pretty good. There's just a light off flavor in the rind, but it's not like trifoliate orange. It's supposed to go away as the fruit ripens and the peel becomes sweet. But yeah, Thomasville, even when not ripe, is quite good for something that will survive cold regions. This is good. And of course, those surprise passion fruits, I'm gonna plant all the seeds. You can see Sora's coming back. That's good. We did have our first ever crop of feijoas this year. I found them quite good, but they had a tendency to be sour, probably because they didn't ripen well. But this one stayed in the fridge for literally a month. So I picked this in late December, and it did actually handle a decent amount of frost. I think it was minus 6 degrees Celsius or something. Let's bite into it. Oh man, that smells amazing. Yeah, like candy plus a bit of pineapple, a hint of guava, but it is definitely more candy than pineapple in my opinion. That's juicy, that's not sour, and that's very pleasant. I don't see any pulp. Okay, it was just deeper down. Yeah, you can see the pulp with seeds poking out. Let's bite into that pulp. Yeah, a very different texture. Also, it's just sweet. There's still a hint of sourness in the rind, but the pulp itself doesn't have any sourness, just sweetness. Oh yeah, if all our feijoa fruit was like this one, big, sweet, full of pulp, I would have adored them. Let's try just getting some pulp right there. Yep, sweet, no sourness, jelly-like texture. Very good, but to get more of a flavor punch, I think it's better to bite with the rind as well as the pulp. This is really good. Oh wow, and just like that, it's over. Final bite, and goodbye feijoas for a whole, what's it gonna be, 10 months. This one is truly amazing, so I'm gonna miss it. I'm still gonna eat it. I mean, there's no point in leaving it that way. Better be eaten. And there we go. It's over. I'm already sad. Let's check on my feijoa trees. So this one, it did flower a bit, but no fruit. This one, it flowered a bit and there was 4 fruits, I think. This one is the one that produced almost all the fruits, and the variety is Mammoth, which I believe is from New Zealand. Yeah, those Kiwis, they really like to steal fruits from other regions, because feijoas are from Uruguay, Argentina, Paraguay, Brazil. New Zealand started growing feijoas and they kind of marketed them as a fruit from New Zealand. They're not from New Zealand. Just like kiwi vines, they're from China, not from New Zealand. And I believe there's also another one. Those guys, they're Chilean guava, also known as ugni or uni. I don't know how you pronounce that. They handle some frost, but not as much as feijoas, and they make tiny fruits with a guava-like flavor. And apparently in New Zealand they started growing them and selling them, calling them Tassie berry, saying that they were from Tasmania. Like, dude, they're not from Tasmania. You literally just stole a plant from South America, said it was from Tasmania, and then started selling it as a New Zealand product. Yeah, the Kiwis are weird sometimes. And Zorro is trying to get some attention again. Yeah, my silver berries, we can see fruits. There's some fruit here, over there, a bit everywhere. And there's more fruit here. I don't consider this a good bridge for the spring gap because that's a cooking fruit. At least it's something to harvest. It's sad not having anything to harvest right now. And he knows it too, even though the only food he likes is tomato. Tomato sauce is the only human food he likes, and dairy products. But he's not a massive fan either. My other cats like dairy a lot more. And also, he doesn't really care about food as much as he cares about my affection. So yeah, he's funny. He's a funny cat, but a very nice one. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you soon in my Slice of Tropics. Bye!